Hi, everybody. It's Dr. Kathy. It is March 30th. So, Heart Source. And those of you who are watching this on YouTube, your heart source is formed by moving your awareness into the center of your heart chakra. So, go into the front of your heart center. Now, go around to the back and go into the back of your heart center. Just let your consciousness go within. All of those here, when we said heart source, they went right into it. Now, go to the front of your third eye. Now go around to the back of your third eye. Imagine, form, intend a beam of energy from your heart chakra to your third eye. Feel that connection. Move that connection up to the center of the universe and down to the center of the earth. This is the heart source. We can do a number of things with it. Today, we are going to say heart source expand to the furthest reaches of the seventh layer of my aura, or the furthest reaches of my hand, my fingertips, whichever is larger. And expand it as we expand, please, dear heart source. Good. And now I state that those of you who have never received Archangel Michael's sword, it is time. Extend your dominant hand outward, palm up. Ask Archangel Michael to come to you and say, "May I have your sword?" And he's just waiting to give it to you. The hilt of the sword goes right into your hand. I always feel it, and I close my hand. That's about how big my sword is to hold it. And then move it right in front of your heart. The blade is point up. Place it within your heart so that it goes throughout your energy. Notice the change in your energy. If you're someone who doesn't feel energy, that's okay. Know that there is a change in your energy. Archangel Michael's sword transmutes energy. And now let us activate the violet flame. I think most people, I know everybody here has heard of the violet flame. Some of you listening on YouTube have heard of the violet flame. If you have not, just know the violet flame is here, and it is resting at the very back of the front of your third eye. And just say, "Violet flame activate," along every layer of the aura. Notice what happens. Good. We're going to add something new to this. I've started doing this with different clients, and that is encodement team. Please develop an encodement system around the seventh layer of the aura that makes the violet flame even stronger and assists in blocking energy from outside, which is of low vibration. And now let's form our healing lecture room. There is a floor of light below us, a canopy of light above us, pillars of light in each of the four corners, and then members of the angelic realm. And let's just go ahead and call them in and say, "Precious archangels, those of you who you know that we need today, surrounding our healing lecture room, please assign members of your band to join us And now they're all taking place. They just appear. They know they're there. Those from Archangel Michael's band have the sword, the transmute energy. There are members of Archangel Raphael's band for healing. And now there is a central pillar. And in that central pillar, we invite all of the masters and higher ups in the hierarchy to join us that can assist us today. There's just a whole wealth, and I mean that literally, wealth of spiritual support that we have. And the Chohans of the rays are coming in. Yeshua and Buddha are here. Kuan Yin, Mother Mary of Magdala, Mary of Bethany. Now, being Catholic and having gone back into the mysticism of the church, which is the Mass and everything, I'm more aware of what's happening in the Catholic tradition. There will be a new saint canonized the end of the month. Actually, my brother's birthday on the 27th, and he is called the first millennial saint. And he's a youngster that died of leukemia several years ago. I forgot his name. I apologize. And he laughs. Here we go. Now, connect with your healing team. And when we say connect with the healing team in the healing lecture room, which I have adapted from the Melchizedek method, the healing team is turning the energy of our healing lecture room into the vibration of healing needed. Steps out. He's the Chohan of the fifth ray, the green ray of healing. And he says, when you work with healing in this way, you are healing yourself, family, friends, those who are important to you, and you're sending energy out into the world, which the world desperately needs right now. And Hilarion just said to me, do not forget that joy is part of your life, and you were made with joy. You were made from love. And Amma is telling me she has a number of things to say to us. So for our healing today, first of all, from your heart, connecting with your healing team, what do you need for yourself specifically? For anyone who is new to listening to what Amma has been doing with us in the last year or years, is that Amma has told us that heal yourself first, in whatever way it is that you need healing, because that then makes room for more light. And part of your healing is then, after you release so many things, is you ask that to be filled with your light or with God's light. And so you have that with you. And then you now have a higher vibration of light to send out to others. There you go. Your healing team is gathered around you. Hilarion asked you to either sit or lie down in a jade green chair or bed or massage table of healing. And I am asking that not only is your healing team with you, But I ask for specialists in the angelic realm, specialists in what you most desire, to come and surround you. And there are a number of those specialists who have Michael's sword. To transmute energy around you. And now, relax. Be in your heart. Relax. Connected with your healing team. And I now ask that you be filled with all the transmuting love that you need. Simply agree with the transmutation, allow it to occur. I'm going to wait a little bit, quit talking, so that you can experience that healing love coming in. And Hilarion, it is perfectly fine to bring in different intentions for healing for yourself. And now, healing teams, we ask you to fill all of the space left from what has been transmuted and released with the highest vibration of love possible for each one of us. This love that comes in is going to merge and melt with each one of you. I want you to know that there are members of your family who have passed over that are coming to be with you. And some of these family members are ancestral, and you may not have, of course, they're all ancestral if they're your parents and beyond, but that are ones that you may not know, that your parents may not have even known, that go back, that are with you. And they are here because now set your intention for healing of your family. Connect with your healing team and set out your intention for healing within your family. And of course, you're included in that healing, right? So set that out and call all those souls together. Now, your healing guides, your healing team, my healing guides, they're connecting with the healing teams of every person that has come in. And remember, we can offer all kinds of wonderful healing love. Each person has the choice to accept or to not accept. There we go. And precious God, all that is, creator of us all, I ask you to send a healing energy of the vibration that is most needed for each person that we are sending healing energy to. You're the one in charge of this. And we do ask you for the deepest healing in all of our family members, both as a family unit and for individual healing for each person. This healing doesn't need to be physical, it can be emotional, it can be spiritual. Those of you who are very sensitive to the energy may notice a difference in different ones of your family members that you bring in. Because you'll find that some people, as is in the Hebrew scripture, hardens their hearts to that love that is coming in, and others are starting to open the awakening which is occurring. And we now ask healing teams of all of our family members and Amma and Abba, love itself, the creator, to fill our beloved family members, and maybe some of those who aren't so beloved to us, but are part of our family, with all the love that they need and will accept. Let's hold that space for them. And you, the love comes into you also. So let's just hold that space. On a soul level, each one of your family members, and you as well, are open to healing in some way. The soul level knows so much more than what we know. Now we ask for all of those you and they on a soul level worldwide wish to bring healing to people that you've been asked to pray for. It can be situations that you know is happening that needs help. So Gaza, the Ukraine, the turmoil that's going on in the world. Those of us in the United States know there's a lot of turmoil in our country. And a lot of the Canadians know that there's turmoil going on between our countries, as their prime minister has set some strong boundaries. Some of you may be aware of the marches that are going to occur on April 5th all over the United States, and actually that's international. So whoever is coming, we ask all of you to come. And we ask that we be filled with peace, the energy of peace. And we ask for the healing of that in everyone, which puts a barrier to peace. We ask for the healing of all of those who are in distress about whatever is happening in their individual lives. We send out love to all of those who need healing in the body, in the spirit, in the mind. We welcome the amazing energy of abundance and prosperity, which occurs physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually. And now let's hold that. Hold that space. Everyone keep absorbing that love. We're doing a broad healing today. Let us call to or ask how we can assist in helping those who have left their bodies, especially in war, in conflict, and have lost their way, have not been able to go home. Let us call upon the angelic realm and the guides of the people, the guardians of the people who have lost their way, and let us send even more love to them with the intention of all of those needed to guide them home come. There was that huge earthquake in Myanmar, so that's a huge thing. I don't know how many people they are projecting as dead. The last time I looked, it was 1,600. We ask for a beacon of love for each person who has not found their way home, who has left their body, to find their way home. May family members or guardians or other angelic realms, their guides, notice that they're there, ready to take them home. And now I ask each one of you to see yourself rise above the earth in such a way that you see this beautiful blue planet. And let us gather around the earth, inviting whoever needs to come in to gather around the planet and blanket her with love. And remember, as you're doing this, fill yourself with love. Accept the love from above and below. Send it outward from your heart. And with your intention, increase the vibration or the amount of love. And Amma and Abba and all that is, love itself, we ask you to take our love and to increase the vibration of it and to send it out to all so that we come to know that we are connected as one. And everyone involved in our healing, we give you thanks for all that you have done. And you are now invited, and we change the healing room to a lecture room. As Amma likes to say, pull up a chair, Put your feet up or rock or do whatever you wish. Have your favorite drink with you and ask your encodement team to please align your encodement system to hearing what Amma is saying, not only the words, but between the words, to hear what she is wanting to communicate to us all. And anyone who is here, if any of the people we've been praying for on a soul level want to stay and listen, they are welcome to listen. Even those of you who have heard me channel before, my voice doesn't change that much, if at all. And so that is still Amma coming through. I ask you to connect to the central pillar from your heart to the central pillar. And I ask you also to connect to my heart, that I may interpret the energy with truth and clarity and without ego. The next one you hear is Amma. Dear ones, oh, dear ones, we're gathered here together consciously. I'm always with you. I am Amma, the Divine Mother of the Divine Mothers, and I am your mother. Does that mean you are divine? Yes, it does. You may not feel divine. The higher your vibration here on this planet, the more you are in touch with your divinity. The last few months, we've talked about how you have been called to be healers, to be proclaimers, to be transmuters of energy, that you are to be grounded into love above and below. Those two aspects of the heart source are connected to the earth, connected to the center of the universe, grounded above and below in love. You are grounded in the third dimension and in the fifth dimension. I want to give you a process to work with today. Last week, I gave you a process to use, or a way of looking at where there may be hidden energies of low vibration within your chakras. Just a quick recap. Every chakra, we're speaking of the primary 7 right now, has chakras within them. You have the heart chakra of the heart chakra. You have the first chakra of the heart chakra. 1 through 7, those are sub-chakras. Each one of the sub-chakras has all the chakras within them, and this can go to infinity. When you are working for a healing for yourself and you're an energetic healer, working with others, you can connect with your healing guides who direct you in how to work with someone for healing, and you have your own healing team. Each person who works in healing has healing guides, and everyone, even if they do not work in healing, has a healing team that knows you intimately. They know you better than you know yourself. Everything that happens to you upon this planet, in this incarnation, has an effect upon your chakras. And depending upon what it is that has occurred, you will find one chakra. Usually there's a primary chakra that has been wounded. So let's take betrayal. Most betrayal is a heart wound. Here's where the sub-chakras come in. If it is a heart wound from someone you love dearly, it can be your family of origin, someone close to you in a spiritual realm, a place where you have had a job, national energy, international energy. That wound will have an effect upon the first chakra within the heart chakra. The deeper you go, the easier it is to find the wound needed to be relieved. Let's say you have first chakra energy within the heart chakra, and then within that first layer of subchakras, you can go into other subchakras. The subchakras of the first chakra, which is the subchakra of the heart chakra. Am I losing you here? Let's say some people have betrayed you, that you trusted that second chakra energy from your family, which is first chakra energy. You can find energetic damage to those wounds in both the first chakra and second. If it's third, it affects your personal power. This happens when you betray yourself. Third chakra energy. And of course, there's the heart and the throat. It goes deeper and deeper. And some of you will be called, those of you who will work with healing, to go to the deepest parts of those chakras. But not everyone. That's just information to know. So let's talk about how to take care of yourself in this chaos. You may think it is just in your country. It is not. You hear about Gaza. You hear about Ukraine. Have you heard about Somalia? You know there's something going on in Yemen, and there are other areas where there is chaos, where you are ending alliances with countries, the United States and Canada. There is separation occurring and the realignment of energies happening. What is important for you? First, know that it is happening. Second, do not get caught within the emotional vortex of what is going on. Be aware of what is happening, that you know where to send your love, where to use Michael's sword. If you get caught in the vortex of the emotion of other people, you will become distracted from your ability to transmute energy, to bring clarity to what is happening upon this planet within yourself. Think about that a moment. You still do what you are called to do. Stand in your truth in the way that you are called to stand in your truth, that your angels and guides tell you according to your life plan. Yes, I do this. I say this. I speak this. Or I am in my personal space sending love out into the world. Remember, what is happening is illusion. When you leave this planet, you go home. I say home with the deepest resonance of where you belong and know who you are. You're just out on an adventure right now. Do not allow yourself to get caught in the swirling energy which pulls you off balance. How do you prevent that? One, do the preparation work you did before you started the Sunday ceremony. What is that? Heart source. I am the sword. Violet flame. Surround each layer of the aura. Why do we surround each layer of the aura? Because as you release low vibration energy from you, as you go through the vibration of each layer of the aura where the violet flame is, that energy is purified. You have heard the expression in your physics that you cannot destroy energy, you cannot create it, you repurpose it, correct? Well, it's the same with energy here. Energy that became fear, with all of the encodements of fear, whether that fear came from you or from outside of you. When you release that fear has a particular type of vibration depending upon what the fear is from, what the fear is towards, what the fear is about. If it is about your family, you will have first chakra energy. and heart chakra energy if you are involved in your family from your heart. If you're getting ready to step on a rattlesnake and your body reacts with fear, you bounce out of the way, that's good. You need to release that fear as soon as you're out of danger. Be aware of the fear as it is a messenger for you. It is not an evil thing. It is a messenger for you that says, look at this. Is it a imminent danger? Most of what is happening in the world is not in imminent danger. You are sitting in the comfort of your own home, and you may have fears about what is happening right now. There is no imminent danger. How do I know that? Because you are listening to me. If you were in imminent danger, you would not be listening to me. You would be in the fight flight mode, running away from whatever the danger is, or standing up to fight if you feel the need to fight. Be the sword of Michael. I am the sword, and transmute the energy around you, within you, the energy between you and someone else. What if someone is coming towards you? If you do something unexpected, it startles the other person. Pull out your sword. Maybe they can't see it, but it is there. I am the sword. And you can declare in all honesty and with great force, I transmute you, energy of darkness surrounding you and hiding from you who you truly are. That would throw someone, don't you think? Back to the process. You set your energy every morning when you wake up. Keep setting your energy throughout the day until, my dear ones, that energy stays. Have you ever had the experience of being in the middle of the morning and saying, did I brush my teeth? Why do you forget? Because you are brushing your teeth without consciousness. It is such a habit. You protect yourself by knowing what you do. That is what a habit is. Make your heart source, make being the sword, make calling in the violet flame a habit which occurs from the heart. When you have fear come up within you, notice where it is in your body. Speak to the fear and say, thank you for letting me know. I don't need you anymore. I am love incarnate, and I am the power and presence of God. Fear, leave me now. Or you might want to go, fear, leave me now. Tell it to leave and breathe it out. Because you have the violet flame along every part of your aura. As that fear leaves your aura, the violet flame transmutes the first chakra energy there with the fear. The second chakra energy is neutralized. As it goes out, the third chakra energy, the fourth chakra, all the way out through the seventh, and it is clear. If you do not think it is clear enough, place the sword within that energy. Love cannot be destroyed. Remember, love is not an emotion. It's an action. Make the choice to not have that fear within you. Understand where that fear comes and transmute that fear. The next thing that you do is follow your inner knowing. You stay within your heart source, and that comes deep from within your inner knowing, not from the ego. There's much more wonderful things in your brain than just ego stuff. You want the fullness of the energy of your heart source. There's a connection between the heart and the brain. When you are there, listen to what is being said. What can be said can range from use your voice and speak out. Write a note. It can even be do no outward action. Do your internal action. Notice if you are getting caught in the vortex of the emotion of other people. There is no need to be in that vortex of energy. You do not need their fear, anger, jealousy, or envy. When those come from within you, which means it's your anger, it is your jealousy, your envy, transmute it. But what does that anger, that fear, that jealousy, or envy calling you to do? And ask, you have guides, you have guardians that work with you. Ask, what am I to do now? Is it to sit quietly in a chair and send out energy? Is it to go on one of the marches? It is always to stay within your heart. And know that by staying in your heart and sending energy out to others, that you are participating in a very real way of changing what is happening in this country. So many of you thought that it was 2012. That was the beginning. Now is when you are called to action. When you go to bed at night, ask for all artificial encodements you acquired to be removed. Ask for the repair of all damaged and altered natural encodements. Ask for any parts of yourself that you lost to be brought back to you by the soul healing team, to be cleaned, repaired, and healed, and to be fully integrated within you. If you think your encodement system is not strong enough for you to stay in your strength, ask your healing team either to activate inactive natural encodements or to create them and activate them. Then you send love to those who have disturbed you the most that day. And remember always to ask me, Abba, all that is, to fill you with all the love you needed that day, but did not receive. Dear ones, remember always, in all ways, that the love that we have for you is who you are and surrounds you. You are never alone. I am Amma, your mother, and I carry you within my womb as I have done from the beginning of your time and even before then. Blessings. This is Kathy. I like that. Nice little step-by-step. They're easy for us to remember, right? She's already been talking about it, but when you go through these step-by-step, you remember. Take care. I know somebody's got to run off to lunch, at least one of you, so take care, all of you. Many blessings, and see you next Sunday ceremony, I hope. Invite whomever, all right? Take care. Bye.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Cleo.
Bye, Margaret.
Bye.
Bye, everybody. Love
Take
you all.
care.
John, am I ready to get out of here?